Love and courage. English summary story. It all started on a nice sunny day in a village called Whistler, in Canada. In the middle of the village was a small cafe. Sitting at one of the tables was a young man named Nick. He had just arrived in Whistler, excited to explore the mountains and relax away from the city. While enjoying his coffee, Nick noticed a young woman across the street. She looked about 25 years old, with curly hair and bright blue eyes, wearing a pretty blue dress. She seemed interested in him, watching him closely. Curious, Nick watched her back, trying to figure out who she was. After a while, she smiled at him and introduced herself as Ava. They talked and discovered they had a lot in common, laughing and chatting like old friends. Ava offered to show Nick around Whistler, and he happily agreed. As they explored, Nick found himself drawn to Ava's charm and intelligence. Likewise, Ava was fascinated by Nick's adventurous stories. Ava shared her love for Whistler, where she had grown up. She was a writer who spent her days writing poetry and exploring the mountains. Nick was captivated by her passion for the village and its people. After hours of exploring, they returned to the cafe, where Nick felt a bit sad as they sipped their coffees. He had started to fall for Ava and wished for more time with her. Ava noticed Nick's sad expression and asked what was wrong. Nick confessed that he didn't want the day to end, mentioning that he felt so alive and peaceful when he was with Ava. Ava agreed, feeling like she'd known him forever, both sensing something special between them. As they explored the village, they fell deeper in love, excited about their journey together. But they felt like they were being watched, which started to affect their relationship. Eventually, they discovered Ava's jealous ex-boyfriend was following them, causing tension. Nick confronted the ex-boyfriend, putting an end to his interference. They enjoyed their time together without his watchful eye. However, they still felt observed. Nick investigated further and found rumors about a mysterious figure called the Watchman, supposedly a ghost protecting the village. Both amazed by this discovery, Nick and Ava wanted to learn more about the Watchman and his purpose. They spent hours talking to villagers, reading old books, and exploring the mountains to learn more about the Watchman. They discovered he was a guardian of the village, ensuring its peace and safety for centuries. Nick and Ava felt grateful to the Watchman for bringing them together and explored the village, always feeling watched over. Their curiosity grew, leading them to climb the mountain where the Watchman supposedly lived. After days of preparation, they reached the summit and encountered the mysterious Watchman, cloaked in darkness. He welcomed them and shared the village's history and a secret artifact protected by the elders, capable of changing history. Fascinated, Nick and Ava decided to find the artifact. They learned it held the village's secrets and others sought it, including Ava's ex-boyfriend. Determined to protect it, they used their skills and knowledge. Despite challenges, their love and commitment helped them succeed, eventually finding the artifact. They successfully protected the artifact from those seeking to misuse it. The Watchmen praised their bravery, acknowledging their role as the chosen protectors of the village's secrets for generations. Nick and Ava felt honored and continued exploring the village, feeling watched over by the Watchman and deepening their love each day. Their journey to uncover the artifact's truth wasn't easy. They faced obstacles from treacherous terrain to lurking dangers. Despite challenges, they persisted, exploring ruins and dark caves, learning about the village's founding by settlers seeking peace amid chaos. Nick and Ava were inspired by the settlers' bravery and felt a strong connection to the village. They were determined to protect it, much like the settlers did centuries ago. Along their journey, they encountered various travelers, some seeking the artifact for selfish reasons, while others sought answers about the village's history. Working together, Nick and Ava deciphered clues, gradually piecing together the story of the artifact and the village. Continuing their journey, Nick and Ava discovered that the artifact symbolized hope and unity, holding incredible power. Along the way, they encountered Ava's ex-boyfriend and his group, who sought the artifact for selfish reasons. Nick and Ava outwitted them, protecting the artifact with their skills and knowledge. At the journey's end, they learned the truth. The artifact held immense power, astonishing Nick and Ava. They returned to the village with the artifact, greeted by celebrations. The village elders honored them for their bravery, presenting them with a medal. Grateful for the village's love and support, Nick and Ava felt they belonged there, surrounded by friends and family. They knew their discovery would be remembered. They realized the village held ancient knowledge and magic, safeguarded by descendants of a wise race. The artifact was protected by the villagers, passed down only to the worthy, never to be used for selfish purposes. Nick and Ava delved into the village's archives, learning about powerful spells, elemental control, and spirit communication. They were fascinated by the village's ancient knowledge and creatures that posed threats. Determined to protect the village, they trained rigorously for months, mastering spells and elemental control. Confident in their abilities, they embarked on a journey to explore the surroundings, facing danger at every step but always driven to safeguard the village. Their journey was challenging, encountering fierce creatures and treacherous terrain. They discovered hidden secrets, encountering fellow travelers seeking similar knowledge. Some were helpful, others sought to misuse the power they sought. Using their skills, Nick and Ava outsmarted rivals, protecting the village from threats. Growing stronger each day, they returned as celebrated heroes. The village elders hailed them as protectors, confident in their ability to safeguard the village's secrets from any danger. Nick and Ava remained vigilant, ready to defend the village from any threats. However, their peaceful life took an unexpected turn when news arrived of a powerful sorceress, the Dark One, determined to seize the artifact they protected. The Dark One had a formidable army and was relentless in her pursuit. Nick and Ava embarked on a dangerous journey to stop her. Along the way, they encountered various travelers, some helpful, others seeking to use the situation for evil. Despite challenges, Nick and Ava fought bravely, using their skills and magic. However, a surprising twist emerged. The Dark One turned out to be Ava's long-lost sister, taken by darkness as a child. Ava was stunned by this revelation. Ava struggled between protecting the artifact and saving her sister, torn by conflicting emotions. Nick devised a plan to save Ava's sister and stop the Dark One. Together, they faced their toughest challenges, using their skills to outwit their enemy and rescue Ava's sister. Despite the dangers, Nick and Ava remained steadfast, guided by their love and loyalty. After a grueling battle, they emerged victorious, hailed as heroes upon their return to the village. However, their journey wasn't over. They learned of a new threat looming over the village. Determined to uncover the truth, Nick and Ava investigated, speaking with villagers and exploring the area for clues. As they delved deeper into the mystery, Nick and Ava discovered peculiar symbols on rocks and encountered mysterious creatures observing their every move. Collaborating with other travelers, they persisted despite obstacles, guided by their love and loyalty to each other. Their search led them to a powerful evil, the Shadow, determined to engulf the village in darkness. Horrified by this threat, Nick and Ava rallied allies to confront it. Despite daunting challenges, they used their skills to combat the Shadow's minions and defeat the enemy. Their victory brought celebration and praise from the villagers, but they knew more challenges awaited. Confident and resolute, guided by their love, they understood that facing future challenges together was key to their success. As they settled into their roles as village protectors, Nick became curious about Ava's past. After some hesitation, Ava confessed that she came from a distant land of luxury but felt unfulfilled. A vision led her to Whistler, drawn by its powerful magic. Nick was surprised but admired her bravery. Over the following weeks, they grew closer, honing their powers and finding purpose in protecting Whistler. Despite knowing more challenges awaited, they felt a sense of peace, confident in their bond and love for each other. They knew facing obstacles together was their strength. Nick and Ava became protectors of a village called Whistler. They knew their journey wasn't finished, but they felt ready for anything because of their strong love. They worked hard for years to keep the village safe and took care of its magical secrets. They made many friends in the village and were well liked. Their love grew stronger, and they were known as the guardians of Whistler. People looked up to them for help and guidance. Their love story brought joy to the village, showing how great things happen when people work together. In Whistler, they found happiness and peace. Even though there could be dangers ahead, they were ready to face them as long as they were together. Nick and Ava continued to protect Whistler, and their love grew stronger. They inspired many others to go on their own journeys of love and discovery. Their story began in Whistler, where they started a journey together. They learned a lot about life and how powerful love can be. Their story will always be remembered as an example of what can happen when people work together for a common goal.